Good morning, my name is Laurel and I am majoring in secondary schooling English. There are many reasons that I believe I will make a suitable secondary school teacher that were covered in my written essay. Being a professional teacher is not only just the manner of teaching young adolescents, but more so the impact that teaching has on the children and preparing them for the future. This includes using the comprehensive knowledge of the Australian professional standards for teachers to effectively plan and conduct engaging lessons tailored for each child's individual needs. As a suitable teacher, it is important to understand not only the code of ethics, professional boundaries, cyber ethical strategies, and relevant supportive documentation concerning teaching, but also to have open communication with parents and carers about the best possible outcome for their child. I believe collaboration between families and educators is of growing importance and plan to include this when I teach. I believe that reflective practice among educators is crucial in developing the best strategies and outcomes for effective and engaging learning. These include professional development, feedback from colleagues, and self-reflection. This will then lead to our personal growth as a teacher. I am very passionate about the subject that I have chosen to major in and know that this is one of the key characteristics in teachers that allow children to reflect on their teaching in as a positive and engaging role model. Moving on to the feedback I have received from a practicing Year 11 high school teacher via email. First piece of feedback I have received is to consider positive behaviour for learning. This includes promoting a positive school environment where students feel safe and supported. This helps to improve student learning outcomes. The practicing teacher has emailed me some links to effectively direct teachers into forming a disciplined school environment. These include a whole school approach, clear and consistent expectations for behaviour, and how us teachers can adopt and help students follow behaviour guidelines. My next course of action for this particular feedback is to do some research into behavioural approaches used at different schools and reflect how this knowledge can improve in teaching and prepare myself for placement. Second piece of feedback I have received is targeted at my particular discipline, English. She spoke about differentiated instruction in the English classroom. This includes taking the time to find out more about the students' interests, different learning styles, and helps teachers to know their students better academically and personally. My course of action I have started is learning icebreaker games that can be held in a classroom to first develop a sense of belonging. I have started reading a document on how to apply differentiated instruction to an English class. I believe this learning will aid in my personal development. The third piece of feedback I have received is to research more about inclusion and diversity in secondary schooling. The practicing teacher has stated that there may be a time in the future where I might encounter children with learning disabilities, and by enhancing my teacher skills will better address the learning needs of all the students. She has forwarded me the Index for Inclusion 2000 book, which is a valuable research to read about facilitating the process of professional development for teachers' learning towards all my students' need. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed my summary of the essay narrative, feedback, and course of actions. Thank you.